been starting offline classes. So, what are some of your thoughts on that, and how do you like it so far?
Yeah, no, it's been very interesting. It's been, for me at least, it's been 2 years of not going to campus, not having any classes offline. So it's been very nice to, first of all, actually see all the students in person and then also the professor, and just being at campus, especially today when the weather is so nice, it kind of makes me feel bad for not have been here for the past 2 years, but it's definitely nice that we're starting again.
Okay, so with the few days you've been on campus, which place would you really suggest students to go study or like make friends? Is there like a certain place you would recommend to students?
Actually, I've only been inside 2 buildings so far, but I think my favorite is the UIC lounge because it's pretty modern and it's nice, and there's a vending machine and bathrooms are nice, so I would recommend it.
Since we've been doing offline classes for a little bit now, what's your favorite part of it so far?
My favorite part of offline class is just the classroom dynamic, to have just people raise their hands and speak their mind instead of having this weird Zoom where everyone cuts each other.
So would you say offline classes is something that you much prefer over online classes?
They both have their benefits for sure, but I do like especially the mix in between having offline and online classes.
Recently, we have gone back to having some offline classes. I just wanted to ask if you've had any offline classes yet, and if so, how has it been for you?
Yeah, actually, there are 2 of my courses that are turning partially offline now after midterms, and I've had one of them so far. It's a class on Chinese politics, Chinese foreign politics, and it's been really cool. It's very interesting to see the professor in person and to see students, and it's way more interactive when you actually get to be there in person, I think.
Right, I think we all agree on that. And I also wanted to ask you, because obviously there's been a long period where we haven't had to go to campus. Have you had any chances to go to campus before you started your offline classes? And if so, where on campus do you like to go?
Yeah, I'm very lucky to live close to campus, so I would go there on my own or with friends just to get a feeling of being a student. So I used to go to the Central Library a lot, and I like to go to the law school library too. They have really good places for studying, a lot of really good tables and plugs that you can use. And also I like going to the UIC lounge as well. But I have a feeling that because we're all really hyping it up, that a lot of students are going to find out about it, and it's going to be more lively, I think, from now, because it just started to open up as well. It hasn't been opened up now that we've had offline classes, but I think those places are really good. But I think all of the major buildings have really good places for studying as well, so I think we have a lot to check out in the future.
Great, well, thank you for talking to us today.
You know I can paint the world, sitting there in black and gold. You the perfect chemical, I gotta test, I gotta know.